going to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, September 27th, 2021. Let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're still in the process of trying to fight your way through a post-Arnold Classic hangover, you've come to the right place, because we're about to hit you with a double shot of International Chest Day goodness to get you going this morning, starting with these brand new clips from Brett Wilkin. As you can see, Brett's a few weeks into his off-season and already firing on all cylinders, which is pretty much what you come to expect from him now at this point. Even though we only saw him once this year, what he did in the Open debut at Chicago might end up being one of the most memorable performances of the year. So if this off-season ends up being as good as the last one, he's going to be a lot to handle by this time next year. I read an article online a few days ago that basically said that if you're an adult male who can barbell bench press 2 times your body weight, then you're pretty much a superhero. That being said, whoever wrote that article needs to either raise the standard or come up with a new level, because Shaun Clarida is damn near beating those numbers on his dumbbell bench 2 weeks out from the Olympia. Not only is your reigning and defending 212 Olympia champ not slowing down as we get closer to the show, if anything, it feels like he's starting to pick up intensity. Shaun's never been the type to not go full throttle at any point in his career, but this seems like a lot even for him. And when you've got a defending champion who's still this hungry to prove himself and to keep that championship medal right where it is, that, my friend, is a hard combination to beat. If you're fascinated by peak performance and the science of performance enhancement like I am, do yourself a favor and listen to Steven Kotler's lecture about flow and achieving the flow state on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. And if you want to see what an athlete Now, if those last 3 segments weren't enough to get you up and get you going, how about we sprinkle in a little Monday morning Kai Greene to really push this one over the top? Even though the rumors about Kai competing in the Olympia have calmed down a lot over the last few weeks, I've heard him say things like this is the calm before the storm on some of his Instagram content, which does sort of still leave the door open on this whole thing like he can. Even though the rumors about Kai competing in the Olympia have calmed down a lot over the last few weeks, I have heard him say things like, this is the calm before the storm, on some of his Instagram content, which does sort of still leave the door open on this whole thing like only he can. Kai is mercurial and controversial and definitely marches to the beat of his own drum. For some reason, that drum beat does end up making its way to the stage in Orlando. It would be one of the most surprising yet unsurprising stories of the entire year, which is what makes this whole saga so fascinating. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.